Hi, so I want to talk to you guys about how did I get called into ministry, and I put the effects on here because it looks like a dream. It's called a dream. Well, I was a medical missionary first before God called me into the ministry, and I was almost close to being done with graduating to be a medical assistant in real life, but I was able to still do medical missionary trips, but I didn't know God had a better plan for me, and it's not something I wanted to do. I never thought about doing it, but I'm glad I did it. It's the best thing I could have done. There was options with the end of my schooling coming up, and I didn't know what to do. Ended up not being able to finish the program. And then, so I was like, well, Lord, I go to you. What do I do, Lord? You give me an idea. And I went to service at church for the young adults, and I went in there, and I literally got pushed accidentally, which wasn't by accident, into the booth where there was a sign-up sheet to do ministry school, and I didn't know nothing really about it. And I was praying and praying about it. I asked God to give me a sign. Well, my sister moved in with me, and it was around 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and she came in my room and woke me up and says, I have to tell you, I had a dream last night. I just got woken up from a real dream. I'm like, what is a real dream? What do you mean real? And she tells me, and she goes, in the dream, that she was sleeping in her dream, and my mom nudged her. She looked up at my mom, and my mom's like, we're in church. She like nudges her. She wakes up and she goes, pay attention, and we're not here to sleep. And my mom's looking at her, and she looks at her, and she's like, why is she so old? And she looked up, and I was preaching, and she was in a church. She looked up, and she seen me, and I looked about 40 years old. I was like 39, 40, and my mom was older, so it gave me hope. So I joined this ministry team, and I did it. I signed up. God guided me through it. I got 2 new cars out of them because my car messed up, and then I had a dream myself, a prophetic dream of me having a car. 12 hours later, someone got me a car, an old car, but it was the best car I ever had. It was a 97 Pontiac Bonneville. And this thing outlasted all theirs, and it ran for another 3 years. And it got me through ministry. There's a verse in, I think it's Isaiah 51. It says, where God guides, He provides. I ended up paying for it and affording in college on my own. And not only did I get an associate's degree, I also got a master's degree in theology. That was way beyond what I even wanted to do. And in my future, pretty soon, I don't know when though, when God tells me, I'm going to write a book, and it's going to glorify God. It's all about how He showed me His love and how I didn't understand how do I accept God's love. And I'm learning that is in my life right now.